Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Ravi, and if you guys new here, I talk about books and lessons from the books. So in this video, I will share with you my top 5 lessons from this book called Anything You Want by Derek Sivers. So basically, Derek Sivers is an entrepreneur and he shares his 40 lessons in this book from building his own company called CD Baby, and later he sold it for $20 million. So the obstacles he faces during the initial days of his running a business and managing a company. So he shares all of his tips and lessons that he found useful. So basically it is a very short book and you can read it in a day. So this book is very helpful if you are in your initial days of running a business, or you are currently in any position, or if you are thinking to start a new business. So I highly recommend you to read this book. So I selected 5 lessons so that I think were very useful. So I will talk all these 5 tips in this video. So the first lesson is to start small. And Derek says many people worry about their future plans and their structure plan for their company. But in your initial days, you should be focusing on just starting small and not worrying about any of goal or any future plans. Starting small have many advantages. Like if you start small, you can build a strong foundation in the initial days of your company, and you can also learn a lot of things like during your initial days and apply it in the future line. So if you think about the successful companies nowadays like Amazon, Apple and Microsoft, if you search on Google, you will find out that the one thing in common, they have all started a small, like they have a small warehouse or a small space of operating their companies and all of their computers and services. So you will find out this, like in many companies, they have all started a small and takes a baby step, like day by day and year by year, and you will see that they have a significant amount of growth. So starting small is the very important thing. The second lesson is ideas are just a multiplier of execution. And what this really means is, we have ideas every day, like in our brain. If we think about, we have come and go ideas like many times, and some of times we didn't notice that we have an idea. And what this really means is, if you have one idea and if you didn't execute it, like you don't have any tools and structure to to think about the execution of that idea, it doesn't really matter that if your idea is like a very great and a brilliant idea, unless you really execute it. And Derek says the most brilliant idea with no execution, it can worth like $10, but the most brilliant idea with great execution, it could be worth like $1,000,000. And that is the main point here is, if you are an entrepreneur or in your initial days of building something and you have an idea, that's just not really enough. If you have a proper execution of a proper step-by-step formula to the execution of that idea, and if you have like $1,000,000 idea and no proper execution, it could go like nowhere. The third lesson is the real point of doing anything is to be happy. And you may have also heard that a lot of times that on interviews on TVs, the many successful people have also said this: do what really makes you happy. Do find anything, doing anything that really makes worth your time and that also add value in your life. And the author of the book also says that many people don't know actually why they are doing what they are doing. So there's no any definition, or there's no any value of their time. So those people don't have any idea of why they are actually doing that work. So in order to be happy, you need to know your own personal philosophy of happiness and the things that really makes you happy. So for me, I really enjoy reading and talking about the books that I really like. So I really do enjoy exploring the different topics, whether it's the philosophy and psychology, business and self-help. So I really talking about the books and sharing on the internet, so that other people can gain the knowledge from the book, and also they can start reading habit. So yeah, so this is my own philosophy of happiness, that what I really find for me that works for me. Every individual is unique, so the philosophy of happiness is different for everyone. some people find happiness in playing with their pets, and some people find happiness in having a big house and having a lot of money and expensive cars. So the definition of happiness is different for everyone. And I really like this quote from this book is never forget about why you are really doing what you are doing. Are you helping people? Are they happy? Are you happy? Are you profitable? Isn't that enough? And this quote is really sums up tells everything about business and in the perspective of business, money, and life. So what's the point of really doing anything unless you are find happiness in doing it, unless you are really happy doing it, whether it's a business or a company or doing any job. The fourth tip is you don't need a plan or a vision. And Derek says it's not necessary to have a plan or a vision. What really matters is you need to have a good intentions and a good mindset towards helping people, whatever you are doing. So you really do need to have a good intentions in terms of helping people, whether it's your according to your business or whatever the thing you are doing. You should have a good mindset in terms of helping people, in terms of providing value to your people. Many people think like we have to perform on the basis of the structure formula or a structure step-by-step guide and a vision. And so they think like if we perform and if we follow this formula, so in the long run we will have like this much amount of money and this much amount of employee. So they build their business according to their step-by-step formula. And the thing is anything can happen in our life on any stage, and we can't predict anything. So the author says like it's good to think according to the situation that we are having. So the last lesson is to enjoy the process. So the author says like whatever we are doing or any kind of anything, we have to enjoy the process and learn the system. So enjoying the process and having a peace mindset and a growth mindset, it's like you are growing and building your own self. So having the growth mindset and ability to learn something and ability to come upon good ideas, it's what really matters in anything, like whatever you are doing. You are running a business or you're in a company and in your position like having a job. So the thing is like you should really enjoy the process, and you have to grow every day, and you have to come upon good ideas and your building mindset to grow upon. So that's really matters is to enjoy the process of whatever you are doing. So those are my top 5 lessons from this book called Anything You Want by Derek Sivers. And it's a very nice book. I mean, you can learn a lot of things from reading this book. Actually, it's less than 100 pages. So you guys can check it out. I mean, a lot of lessons and tips from this book. So I will put the link in the description box below, so you guys can check it out. And also do like the video and subscribe to this channel, and do hit the bell icon. I am uploading like 2 videos in every week, and I hope you guys found useful every video that I am uploading. So yeah, make sure you subscribe to this channel, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.